Okay. From one form of torture to another. That's right. I didn't know what to play. I was trying to find another game. I didn't have anything ready. So I'm like, screw it. Screw it, man. We're just gonna play some of this. I don't want to get so. Here's the thing, right? Here's the dealio, buddy boy. Here is the long, short, fat, thin. Here's the full story. Next month, which is February, as you might know by the passage of time. Yes, you might know it. Yes. Um, next month is February, and in February a game comes out called Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I kind of really want to play that game because
How
I
bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The
was
last time
very
I was
interested.
in
I liked
Alan was
the first
Countess
one a lot,
Etienne's wedding. There were a dozen
and I
affairs,
imagine as long
five
as
secret
the second one
alliances,
kind of builds
and a
upon that
duel
story,
between two
the
chevaliers
gameplay doesn't
over
get
the
too much more
vintage of an
convoluted.
antique port.
You know,
But
you can't
until
really
the
go wrong.
Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
But I didn't want to get something, you know,
The nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them
um,
all for fools.
I agree completely. I must confess,
I don't want to
when
get
Celine
invested
was
in a long
killed, my
game
first reaction wasn't
with this
sorrow.
going on,
It was
and then,
disappointment.
you know,
How could the Empress of Orlais be taken in by the Duchess's plot?
Celine sacrificed her safety to her politics.
but
The
you know,
blade at
I want
her
to play that
back
next month.
certainly proved
So it's like
sharper
this or
than the knife
Galatro.
at
I
her
didn't.
throat.
I know how fucking
Let's
far I
not
am from
lose
finishing
sight of
this
victory. Your
godforsaken
actions
game.
at the ball have secured us
So
allies and favors alike.
Insular cliques, snide half-truths, everyone sizing up everyone else. It reminded me of home.
I completely understand the feeling, Inquisitor. Let's hope the next ball
it
either
reminded
of
me
our
of home.
families holds is quieter than this one. Shall we?
You don't have any more to say, do you?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Gotta talk to the
Corypheus
fucking,
claimed it's a
you know.
spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
The Maker hasn't shown himself for some time. There's no reason he'd start now.
Perhaps you're right. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
I will cope.
Only when I laugh.
Very good, Inquisitor.
I really have no clue what to be doing. You know, which nonsensical quests I'm hiding the back door to. I've not really been too keen on talking to the secondary characters up until, well, let's say up till now, but you know.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk
You
to
pay
you
bills?
anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
Oh, so we're saving the world through bullshit now? All
Yeah,
right,
the whole thing is
I
bullshit.
can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you.
You know, you'd think
You're
that
the sign that
you would kind
somebody
of be
might
used
hear
to
their
it by now.
prayers. That maybe they're not
You know,
abandoned after all.
like,
You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
the events of the second game entirely overlap. And then now the third game is immediately after the events of the second game.
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just
You
an
know,
ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody
you'd
else.
think with,
Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
what? See, and the worst part is, it didn't fucking let you play whatever fucking
I
weird.
need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
What was this? I need to do some real quests before I fucking go nuts. I gotta progress this game. I don't know how much longer we have in
With
it.
allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Do we though? Because I'm not allowed to make the fucking locks because, you know, didn't... Ah, fuck. Thank you, the map's not... Great done. Fun, great. Can't make the lock there, so I imagine there's a whole segment of the game that's entirely locked off to me. Haha, pun. It was pun intentional. You take your pick on what that's supposed to mean. And the reason is you... I don't know. But, yeah. You think everybody in this world would be kind of used to the concept of the world ending, considering the world is quite literally always ending.
See you later, Bull. Nice talking with you, boss.
Like, we went from, literally, we went from a blight
Inquisitor.
immediately into a large fucking outbreaking of, like, mage rebellions, including a insane bombing on a church. And then finally into this whole demons pouring from the sky thing. Like, it's not even like fucking, you know, like they had a moment to recover. They've just been kind of like fucking dealing with one natural disaster after another. I mean, honestly, it's insane this is all happening in a
Eyes
row.
rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn.
God,
What was
Cody,
his
calm
name?
down. Are you Zach? I forgot.
Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry. 5 more minutes. My fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
I could almost see what had happened to her.
Yes.
Is that what it's like for you?
Yes? It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
Am I conscious?
Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
I'm gonna watch whatever the fuck's happening.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault.
That helped her? You couldn't do anything anyway.
Better.
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you.
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them.
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever, fucking nutcase. I'm gonna go fucking do a quest now. I don't want to do this fucking... I don't even know how we're supposed to do that. I feel like... every time I try to do something like that, it just kind of fucking backfires and goes terribly, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. Hmm... Yeah, I have no clue to do this game. Just kind of fucking meandering about. You know? The characters are a bit kind of fucky wucky. Yeah. There's an officer is an annoying bitch.
Inquisitor,
Please, I need you to make me some fucking
What is it?
tatties.
this may be worthwhile.
Thank you. Nug skin. Delicious, delicious nuggets. Contained within a delicious nug skin. Tough and usable for your nearby needs.
I'm injured!
I don't tell you that. Maybe, I don't know, Damien, Daryl. God, I missed those 3 swipes. All amazingly missed. Sandra, silly. It's not time for a nap. Get up. There you go. And that's a... There's a lot. Okay. I inside and then a little bit south again. Where's my medieval traveling music? Come on. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'd like to point out that because it was used in Trek, it makes it medieval traveling music. And if it's not medieval enough for you, you just play the bardcore version of it. Surprisingly good. It's amazing what somebody who's, you know, talented in music can do with a song. Or even somebody with, like, I guess, a, some idea of what they're doing, you know? Because, like, you know, people do, like, these AI songs nowadays, they've got, like, the covers. Which I wonder if... Because I know one of those songs, like, normally unique things, right? But they're not copying another song. Triangle. My favorite way of storing things. Triangle. Such a good way of storing something. It's a triangle. They tessellate amazingly. Triangles. I can't believe they didn't catch on. Oh wait, I can. Because why would they? Triangle. It's 151. It's like, why not just show me, like, I still don't get how or why it sorts these things these ways. You know? Well, this one makes sense. Because it's got the higher stat. But the rest of them, you know, like, why is Kunari Slasher at the top? And you might say Brandon's going low to high. Nope, because it's 130, 177, 151. It makes sense to go from high to low as well, more than it would make sense to go from low to high. It's just kind of silly, you know? It's a little bit silly. I'm already here. Let's actually just destroy that real quick. I don't have to walk out and walk all the way back out here if I ever decide to do this quest for any given reason. Carol. Carol with 2 R's and 2 L's. That's how you know it's fantasy. Not, it's only, you know, it's only made less fantasy by the fact that it's a C and not a K. Maybe K-A-R apostrophe A-O-L-L. Coral. Need your skin. Thank you. What's that big bear following? That's perspective, man. That's perspective, man. He's not really big, he's just really far away. No, wait, that's not how that works. Hello, giant bear. Look at that bear spin. Call him Spinny the Bear. On account of his spinning and all. she not good cook? She's just out here like, girl, you're bleeding. Drink. Take a shot. You know, I never, I was gonna look into doing the cheats to finish that Ferelden cage. Looking. But I never got around to it. Dorian. Words that never hit my life. But yeah, I don't think the I like how he's using ice against the ice creatures, fire against the fire creature. Dorian is just not good at this game. And that's coming from me. Someone who is markedly not very good at this game. Advice I receive every day for 500, Alex. Oh, look, it's one of those things. You know, I'm really not quite sure what the point of those things are. I'm almost certain there is a point. It does something. I thought it was like supposed to like stabilize the magic in there or something. I don't. Who's this random man?
We've had some luck. We've had some luck.
This guy's just fucking all out here, holding on to random bits of fucking loot. Nug stabbing. Kill that last one. Don't let him escape and warn the others. He was gonna narc on me to the Nug High Council. Sorry. I'm currently somebody's trying to scam me currently. What do you mean why? Because it's fun. Second. Closer. I don't know why she knows I'm streaming. She has to know I'm streaming. She fucking, I mean, honestly, she's probably not watching. Fucking, you know, even though this game is for her. Fucking, I don't know why she's demanding I install some astrology app. The moon holds no sway over me. The planets are not of my concern. Oh boy. This is what I'm doing. You know what? Honestly, it's almost fitting that I'm doing something entirely different during a fucking
My family once took me to Navarre.
we never share a Saturday
You
later.
undoubtedly
Feels like
saw
you don't,
more of it than I
you
ever
know,
I
you're
was
lying to
young,
me.
and all I wanted to do was visit.
Are you guys alive? These
I
are
was desperate.
real people.
They're dark and full of undead, and the smell of stale incense still makes me want to
You
vomit.
jackass, you stabbed the wrong guy.
There goes that childhood fancy.
Why is this thing's named Carol? Oh, got it.
The safe is down.
Okay, let's leave. We're leaving. We're leaving. Back to where we came. We'll come back in a second. Okay, just stop and pick up a thing real quick and then keep running. We're going the right way? No. Everybody's back alive. Fucking... At least they don't respawn. What the fuck's happening to her? Dorian cast the fucking haste spell. Sorry, I'm doing very important text messages. I'm texting while stabbing. So, my brother is not likely to fucking answer the phone. Die, Carol! You will not speak to the manager! So she pronounced Carol. I am a dude, thank you very much. What the fuck's happening over here? Who summoned the bear? Like how the bear is the tougher fight than fucking Carol was. And once again, the bear shatters. Though still leaves behind fucking 4 pelts. There's 4 braziers in here. I'm sure there's a reason to light them. They go out very quickly. So either there's an intentional order to this, or... I don't think it's gonna be lit. Yeah, I just think it's not gonna be lit. December is long fucking over. Now we put our gay apparel. Like, I'm very upset about these prisoner cages. I'm gonna, real quick, just see what, like, you know, if there's a cheat for it. Well... The cheats in this game are extremely fucking limited. What? This isn't very helpful. Whatever. It's like, I'll find this stuff. It's just like, it's so hard to fucking find. I think I was supposed to,
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
I think I was supposed to get a perk that allows you to see on the map. I think I didn't get that perk because I was dumb and forgot about it. The fuck? Do we want to go up there and close the rifts? The answer may shock you. Meh. Just trying to see if I can fucking find any goddamn wood. Got any damn wood around here, eh? Where's a guy gotta go to get a 2x4, am I right? Like, Jesus Christ. None of this shit's cut. It's uncut wood. Call this shit unforked circumcised, because damn, it's uncut wood. Oh, I hate myself. Get them all. They're so fucking annoying, man. crazy. He's like standing right in front of me, but I can't extend my fucking arms the extra 3 inches to fucking stab him. Because God forbid. Stop! I don't care. I don't care. I hate this game. God. Can't stab him because he's laying down. Great stabbing mechanics. Cool. You kill him or does he keep fucking... Just gonna kick my ass. He's gonna kick my ass. Thankfully, the coughing isn't really coming through my mic. I lied. I also may have fucking... That was not a good fart. God. Jesus save me. I'm willing to pray to any god who can stop this pain and suffering. Oh my god, there's a corpse here. What's he got? His little baggie. No, nothing. Right. Apparently I robbed him. There's a quest there. There's a quest that I would like to activate the quest. What to activate the quest? Maybe I should. I don't know. Yeah, I should just do the main quest. Looking around over here. Right. Walked right past them and stabbed a whole lot of nada. I really should have picked Archer or like fucking Mage or something. I mean, Archer is just like a worse version of Mage in this game. Because Mage just auto-locks on. Archer has to at the very least aim. Meanwhile, Great Sword just gets everything in the fucking AoE in front of him.
Little bird tells me you might be up for the Sunburst throne, Cassandra.
I suppose you'd prefer to see a man in the position.
You'd certainly be a first step towards that.
That will be less amusing should it
Of course.
surely come to pass.
You'd be mad to consider it. Can you imagine the target it would place on you?
I don't want to think about that right now.
You guys seen any planks of wood out here? I swear to God, it's a thing that I just completely ignored. But then again, when it, I need to make sure. I need to like. I need to be reminded next time the Inquisition perk pops up that's suspended on that, or at least suspended on getting that. It might be that I couldn't get it and I needed it as that's why I didn't pay it last time or something. Or the time before last. Because I'm almost certain the last time I got something on something more damage or something. I think it took more defense. Which to be fair, damage reduction is probably a pretty good shout because the damage I always fucking take. Kill that one. There you go. When I'm dead. When I'm dead yesterday. Those things are so fucking annoying. And they're only annoying because they just keep fucking jumping around like little fucking little babies. I don't like him. Anyway. Why is there suddenly an enemy over here? That one man mega aggressive towards me. Don't know why. Ooh, special mud skin. Yeah, it's special skin. He used L'Oreal. Other skincare products are available, I guess. That is L'Oreal a skincare product even? I think it is. Can you tell that I probably don't take care of myself? I mean, I did try to go for like the more kind of like unkempt look. And granted, it's just an anime boy. It's kind of hard to give too much of an unkempt look. Of the hair is kind of the only real giveaway. Not to mention, for some reason, people fucking hate t-shirts. At least my mother does. No, she used to rarely. She used to cause, hey, I looked ratty all the time. I'm like, yeah, probably. Then again, who's gonna mug the guy who looks like a hobo, right? Who's gonna mug the guy who doesn't even fucking take care of his own appearance, you know? Anyway. Let's, what's this? Alright, let's just take care of that real quick. If I'm already here, I might as well take care of some of these quests, right? I mean, we've already wasted 47 minutes. 47 minutes? We'll do the main quest next. I don't think we have any friend quests left other than, I guess,
Inquisitor.
Grey Walls, who wants us to go claim the rest of his artifacts and complain that he's not there, but, you know, not really add anything. It's just really annoying. I find it extremely annoying how every time you collect an artifact of Grey Wall's not there, he feels the need to mention how Grey Wall should have been here for this. But by bringing Grey Wall, you were adding quite literally nothing because, can you believe it? He doesn't say anything about it. He just goes, ooh. And I know I've complained about this before, and that I just keep complaining about it. It's just this game has so many, like, it's just, you know, gestures vaguely. It's that the game, like, it feels like there's so much missed potential here, in that, like, a game like this could have been fun, but instead it just throws a bunch of half-baked mechanics at you and hopes for the fucking best. That's literally what it is. Like, I you know, as much as I make jokes about, for example, Persona being fucking, you know, not really picking a lane, this game is kind of like the epitome? I think epitome is the right one. Where's the, of course, it's the fucking... It's fine. It's epitome of that. Where... It's trying to build... like, you know... It's clearly trying to... 1 second. We're good. It's clearly trying to build upon the previous games, which is fine. Right? And I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I think they've, like... I think Dragon Age Inquisition is significantly worse than 2. If you put a gun to my head and said pick your favorite Dragon Age game, in terms of fucking gameplay-wise, it's 2. In terms of story, I mean, I enjoyed the story in 1 for the most part. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think it's more interesting than a lot of this stuff? Yeah. I'm not really into the whole political intrigue nonsense. It's not like, for example, in Dungeons and Dragons where you can say and do whatever you want. You know, obviously the whole story, and especially with this one specifically, it's extremely real. Right? And I think that's probably my biggest issue with this game. Nice, is just fucking beg your ass up. Looks like you're gonna go fucking Dorian ass up, fucking, you know, begging for daddy or whatever. Why can't I travel here?
Maker have mercy.
Dalish. They've been murdered.
Most were unarmed. They didn't stand a chance.
Ooh, mosaic piece.
There should be Inquisition soldiers here.
But, like, I don't know, the 2 story was okay, but, like, you know, I didn't really have an issue with 2 as much as I did, like, minus the fucking obvious glaring plot holes of, like, yeah, you want to side with this guy, too bad, you helped this guy, too bad, you didn't do a good enough job because we made it so you couldn't do a good enough job, so here, let's fight him now. Like, yeah, I really hated that fucking mage fight turn at the end. Also, I just don't, like, I don't get fucking mages. I really don't get it. Like, it just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because, like, you know, it's just like, there's nothing but badness caused by mages. And, like, the game does nothing to endear them to you. Because ultimately, even the characters who are mages, who normally can be interesting, right? Because, like, you know, I didn't really like Morrigan too much, and to be fair, that's because the way I played that game was not conductive to Morrigan's fucking story, which is fair, right? She's not that kind of person. Oh my god. The way I played that game was not conducive to Morgan's story, which is fair. You know, you think she would have been a little bit more agreeable.
Do they even know what it opens?
Don't care. They want it, we get it first. And we shaft them all for killing people who couldn't fight back.
But, you know, whatever. I get it. You think she'd be more agreeable after you, in her eyes, because ultimately, I don't remember if we killed Flemeth and she died, and then the game went, haha, no, she's not dead, for 2, because I guess at some, you know, because it takes place between the 2 games, she managed to get a fucking homunculus to fucking revive her or whatever with Hawk. At the beginning of the game, I think that's what that was about, you know. Hawk was just, you know, putting in place her backup plan, which is stupid, but whatever.
Elfie stuff is always a ruin. Wonder why that is.
Because they're fucking garbage and
right.
can't maintain their own civilization. Like, literally, if they just fucking fought back once instead of constantly moving around like a bunch of fucking nomads, they might have a civilization to build upon. Question mark? Or are you trying to take a fucking very poor stab into the, thinly veiled native people's message you've been going with here? Cough, cough, alienage. Which I'm aware is not what they called the fucking... What were they? Refugees? Not refugees, what's the word that they used for fucking Native Americans? Reservations. That's the one. Button. No fucking... Another one to the void. Oh wow, it took up both points of that. I guess maybe it got more powerful because it's the level 2. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know, it just kind of feels like one of those stories where, like, everything just kind of keeps getting wackier and wackier. It's like, you know, we're playing the RPG equivalent of a Fast and Furious movie. And to be clear, I've never been a fan of the Fast and Furious movies. I don't think I've maybe watched one of them, and I could not tell you which one it was. Like, it's not really my fucking thing. I don't give a shit about guys racing cars for weird heists. Just something I've ever really been interested in. I mean, sure, maybe it's dumb fun, but at the same rate, you know, there are more interesting stories you can watch for fun, in my opinion. Guessing we have to, like, there's gas down there we have to go fucking fight or something, or a dead end. Anyway. It just feels like, you know, it just feels like they keep throwing stuff at you, because it's not like fucking Persona where, like, oh yeah, everything's linked together and the story keeps getting more crazy, because in Persona, the fucking story always keeps getting more crazy. Whether it's fucking Akechi Adachi or fucking just the Pits of Tartarus from 3. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, no. Thank you.
We should search the area.
Because God forbid the game think me smart enough to remember a mechanic. That was weird. Didn't hear the arrow fire that time. Yeah, but like with Persona, it's like, oh yeah, no, we've kind of been hinting at these things, and whether or not they've been doing a very good job at that, that's, you know, up to you to fucking decide. For, like, you know, example, Akechi is hinting of him being able to hear Morgana prior to entering the thing with him, you know. So it's really up to you to decide whether or not their foreshadowing is, you know, good or not. But ultimately, there is a lot of connectivity between these, and every single fighting game, the whole story even, I can't fucking speak. There's a lot of connectivity in the Persona games, and they kind of, you know, obviously have their kind of chain story, and it's all kind of works. Let me remember this thing over here. It's missing me again. But, where am I going? What am I doing? Second, I've gotta send Lyra a fucking Ryan Gosling meme. That's the wrong one. That was the wrong one. She's just fucking, you know. She just in all caps messaged me, I've got to drive. So, obviously, fucking, I've got to send her an fucking... The problem is, like, fucking, I just want a picture of him in the car. I don't want fucking all these extra shit. Like, you know what, fine, have the Roblox one. This is fucking weird. This is... If you know, you take some time today to go into your Discord and message your friend and just search up the GIF Ryan Gosling Drive and see what you get. Because I got a couple fucking weird ones, including an absolutely insane looking fucking Roblox meme. Those are the points at the point that she's texting and driving to me right now, which is not safe, kids. Don't do that. Just because Lyra does something stupid doesn't mean you should. Keys. I don't know why, when I said keys, I mainly thought of the Siamese song from the Aristocrats. Which, you know, I think it's funny, but might get me in a little bit of trouble. I always hate it, like, oh, it's prime, I don't care. Humor is humor. Stop taking the joke so fucking hard, you know? Sorry, I watched, a D&D video today, and somebody was complaining about the, Ace Ventura movie. because they mentioned it. They mentioned the Ace Ventura 2 because the rhino butthole scene. And then like, but the first one's transphobic. But it's prototype. It's fine though. Prototype. Like, shut up. Just like the fucking movie if you like the movie. Don't need to hear about. It's just something problematic before it was problematic. The problem is that. Fuck off. I don't care. Fuck off. I don't give a shit. It was funny. That's all that fucking matters. That's all that fucking matters, eh? Maybe if you don't want to be made fun of, you shouldn't be so funny looking, Get me in trouble. As somebody who is extremely funny looking. Anyway. The Emerald Lights. Like I was saying, this story is very tacked on. I think it'd honestly be significantly more interesting if they just took place in different time periods. Like, the wink wink nudge nudging to the actual inclusion of the other characters is just kind of too much. If you separated the games entirely, because like with the inclusion of Varric and Cassandra in 2, right? With the inclusion of Varric and Cassandra in 2, and then Hawk into 3, it just feels like 2 is an entire setup for fucking 3. And at that point, like, what's the fucking point, you know? Do your one fucking job. The one reason I keep your ass around. Oh boy. But you know, like if instead of the instead of being a direct inclusion, right? You instead made it like, oh yeah, the second game takes place in another Blight. You know, you're not playing as a main you're not playing as the main character, like, or at least the main Grey Warden, the Blight. You're playing a family escape the Blight. You know, you get wrapped up in all these events that happen, but you know, it's maybe slightly relevant. Like, you know, you just have like a reference to like the original queen of fucking Ferelden, because, you know, obviously Alexander died and the Grey Warden started the new Grey Warden set. Rather, the hero Ferelden started the new Grey Warden set, whatever. Because all the Grey Wardens were dead. You know. You hear about, like, you know, maybe the Grey Wardens have a couple of lines of dialogue about, you know, I joined because of tales of the hero Ferelden I grew up on, and his journey throughout Ferelden to save from the last Blight. You know, just different shit like that, where it's not, you know, oh, here's fucking Leliana. Like, here's actual characters in the first game. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, you can include Morgan as kind of like a, you know, because she's a witch or whatever, and she's fucking living forever. Like her mother did, probably with like a different method. Maybe she's using the exact same method. I don't fucking know. What the fuck is my team, dude? Like, you could fucking have the effect of the game, of a previous game, affect the current game without having to have the characters directly involved. Like, please don't yell at me like that, sir. Very rude. Now where the fuck is my stupid fucking team? What are you idiots doing? Where are you? What the fuck are you still doing up here? Jesus Christ. Gotta fucking hold each and every their hands individually. Because God forbid they fucking play the game correctly. There we go. Well, technically we're above him, so that makes us close to him. Don't consider that we're on different levels of the entire floor. You know, it's not important. It's important to see we're here for moral support. Ugh. Anyhow. My point still stands. I think that the inclusion of the instant chaining of the story together kind of takes away from it a lot. That's not fair. Maybe that's what's taking away. I don't know. It's just, it feels like this whole fucking story is very contrived. Where is he? Like, if there were more time between events, I might like it more. Or just maybe if the events were more interesting. I mean, because, like, what if it's the Pokemon game thing for me? Where, like, because I complained about, well, for example, explicitly, Scarlet Violet? No. Well, yes, but that's not the game you're referring to in this exact moment. Sword and Shield is what I'm thinking of. With how they handled the concept of being the main character. And by that I mean they just fucked off with it. It wasn't even like you weren't even the main character in that game. So. And it kind of feels like maybe, I don't know. I feel like, right, the game does a very poor job of giving you the actual reins. I mean, at least with 1 and 2, it does seem like well, it doesn't seem. Your actions tend to have a larger effect on the story as a whole. Versus, for example, this game, where it feels like they've gotten rid of the concept of player agency. I don't know. I don't like I don't like the lack of the 3 options in this game, or at least if they still have it, the babification of it, for lack of any better term. You know, it's just, it feels like without the little things telling me exactly how to feel, how do I know how to feel? In all seriousness, though, I don't know. It feels like they kind of got rid of the alignment system, which, you know, big whoop in the long run, but like, feels weird to get rid of fucking me, I can't even speak correctly. It feels weird to get rid of one of the main mechanics in the game, the previous 2 games, Like, this game is very dialogue heavy. It really is. And maybe that's kind of what I don't like. I don't know. I'm just here thinking about what I might not like about these games. Why, you know, I'm not getting the desire to play it like, you know, I, in theory, should. Or could, rather. Never should feel inclined to like something, you know? What the fuck's up with the weird bat succubus thing? But, I want you to know that it's taking everything in me to, not fucking do the, whole rim job every time I say, but, it is, I am holding it in. But, the point is that, I just don't know. I don't know. It's like, in one, the story, the characters kind of turned me off, like, you know, none of them felt kind of believable or interesting. Like, none of the... It never quite hooked me, you know what I mean? And while I ultimately did enjoy role-playing as my character, it was my character's roleplay, not the gameplay or the game that got me interested in it. Which is kind of a bad mark for the game. Did he die? No. He randomly died to ice damage. I should check on the staffs and everything, because we got so many of those staff things. $136. Again, if these were sorted in any meaningful way, it would be a lot easier to identify if I need a new one. Or should even be switching it, you know? Nice. Let's pick it up. I don't know. I mean, the second game... Like I said, the first game is the characters that kind of turned me off from it. The story was okay. It was kind of interesting. I mean, I can tell you what the story was. That's the weird thing, right? Like, you know, if I was entirely uninterested in it, I wouldn't be able to tell you what the story was. But I can remember mostly what it was about. It feels like I should. I mean, like, you know, some stuff was interesting, like the dwarfs and their weird, like, soul capturing machine to make golems. The part that I hated about that was the combat, because for some reason it was extremely favored towards the Where's the last one? Did I just miss it? Like, twice? The answer may shock you. It's fucking apparently. But... it's just like, the characters are just, like, interesting to me in that game. Like, they were kind of disgusting. They were very horny for some reason. And, like, I really wasn't there for it. Like, fucking, dwarf guy was extremely fucking horny for... Huh. Is it, like, under there? Okay, nope, I found it. Dwarf guy was extremely horny. Liliana was extremely horny. I'm sure if you got to know Morgan, she'd probably be fucking fairly horny. I'm sure Zephyr was fucking, or Zevran, he was fucking horny as shit. Shale was a rock, so, you know, not included in that. Just kind of fucking a pissy little bitch, if you ask me. Oh, team. Thanks. I didn't want to help in that fight at all. I'm sure Zevran was extremely horny because that just seems like the kind of character he was. If you fucking got to know him, Alistair was a whiny baby. I don't know what Lyra liked about him, really. Like, unironically, I don't know what she liked about him. I don't get it. He was just kind of whining the entire game, even when you're like, cause like I was pretty fucking cool with the guy, but he's, you know, he kept like, oh, the food's terrible, the people are terrible, everything's terrible, it sucks here, I hate it. You know, whatever.
This is it. I wonder what the elves left here.
He doesn't want to be king, just kind of wants to fucking cry. Simps for his sister's love, like, just kind of fucking like, okay. Like, he wanted a family or whatever, and yeah, that's understandable, but then, like, you know, you've got, like, I feel like Spooky, scary skeletons, shivers down your spine. Fucking, dude, can you? Thank you. Spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah. This game, like, I just don't... I don't get why it should be invested explicitly. Like... I feel like there are no stakes. Like, oh, the fucking head of the church was killed. Okay. Does that affect me? Should I be concerned about that? Or, like, you know. Because so far, I mean, like, you know, the biggest event that happened in this game happened in the previous game. Which was fucking, what's his face blowing up the fucking church. You know? So, like... Because the Divine, or whatever her name is called, fucking... Because God knows I keep fucking confusing this game for fucking, Divinity. Because they're called Magisters. That is literally the only reason, by the way, because they're called Magisters as well. Can I... Second. No comment. No comment. I'm not really bothered about that. That's hilarious. Oh God. I'm always like Soul. If by fucking some fucking miracle of God you see this, I'd like to say I'm sorry for being the one who keeps breaking your streamer live shouts. As I did not go live again this time. I don't know why it's suggesting that I did in fact go live again. But, you know, I'd like to say that I'm sorry for being constant. Like the first time before you fucking took it down, understandable. I had to go live twice in a fairly short period of time because I was having, you know, computer issues. And then you fixed it. You did a great job. You fixed it, and it didn't fucking putting out live every time they went live. It kind of had like a cooldown on it, which is great. Makes sense, especially because, you know, someone like me who tends to have a little bit of an issue getting it up these days, you know, there are pills for it, but honestly, I think the old natural way of dealing with it is a lot better. All fucking disgusting jokes aside, very good job. A great job. You run a great server. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I don't talk in it. I'm not good at talking to people.
Account of the Red Crossing. When the elves attacked that town,
Usually kind of
prompted the
a
exalted
response
march of the
person rather than a
Danes.
conversation starter.
Cariffa thought this was something good, but it's just the same old rubbish. Give it to a Dalish or whatever. They'll pretend it was worth it.
The Chantry would no doubt be interested in the account as well.
I'm gonna sell to the Chantry. I don't give a shit about the elves. Was that it though? Was that what we got from here? No big reward at the end? But, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't the hole that we can climb down to still. I'm hoping there'd be a secret hidden chest underneath the raised platform. But no. Come on, guys. Come on. Thank you. Those are the things that's lighting up. Okay. Well, I mean, let's just think in that corner. Right? There's something really cool in this corner. I think we've basically searched this entire place. I mean, as much as I'm willing to search it realistically. The question is, truly, can I just warp at it? And the answer may stun you. It's fuck no. So we gotta walk out. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's no stakes in this. Like, you know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. Was this not the room that I came in? It is. I'm just too dumb to see where the extrance, where the extrance was, because it's both the entrance and the exit. Anyway. I don't know. It's not that there are no stakes. I mean, obviously there are no stakes in any game when you take it like that. I guess it's just not enough to absorb me into the game. And then, you know. I mean, the combat here doesn't fucking help. I'm gonna be real. The combat is a real big takeaway from this game for me. Like, if the combat were better, I feel like I'd enjoy this game a lot more. But with how simplified the combat is, how simplistically unsimple it is in this game, because honestly, the parts where it should be simple, it's difficult, and the parts where it should be difficult, it's simple. Truly. That's the second part, it's not true. I just feel like, you know, yeah, actually, it is true, because, like, look at this stupid fucking bar. I get 8 options, that's it. 8 skills I can do. Level ups don't stop after 8, buddy. They just keep going. So, like, you know, 9th skill, go fuck yourself. How dare you take a 9th skill? Did I open that already? I did, but the doors keep closing behind me. Nice job, Sarah. I don't know where the fuck you came from. Like, at the very least in 1, and I also believe 2, there was either an extension to the scroll bar or a secondary one. I don't remember. I think 1 was an extension that you could just keep dragging it out. That, or like you scrolled on it and moved down, maybe. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. And 2, again, there were a lot more skills that you could handle, but you could just kind of you could click on them. You didn't need the buttons for each one. You could just you know, one needs a skill that's not numbered, just click on it. It's good enough for me. And then also the removal of the fucking the bird's eye view is kind of also a negative for me. I don't give a shit about the weird, you know, RTS combat. I hate RTSs. I hate them because I'm terrible at them. I liked playing StarCraft. I wasn't very good at it. I never really played it. I never really played a multiplayer. I just did the story. Like 1 or 2, watched a bunch of videos on it. Because it turns out watching the videos is almost just as good as playing. When it comes to games like StarCraft.
These are our men.
Thank you. He's now informed us that these in fact are our men. Or when the function has fish and you're a seal. Anyway. I don't know, there's just no fucking hook. That's really the long and short of it. There's no hook in this game. I don't feel like I'm the main character. And not like, you know, not that, like, I don't feel like the main character is the main character. I feel like, you know, I feel so detached from the main character that I really don't even care if he succeeds or fails. At least in, like, the first game. Because, like, with Guy, for example. Oh, nice. On a random fucking item that, you know, you definitely knew about. Anyway. With the first game, there was a bit of time where you were playing as the main character prior to the story starting. Before he joins the fucking, you know, the Grey Wardens and everything, and... Dude, fuck off. But like with even with 2 as well, you had that time to get to know Hawk. You know, you knew his motivation, you knew his backstory, for the most part. Right? But like, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised to even learn that my fucking character is a fucking noble. Like, I don't remember explicitly stating that my character was a noble. It'd be cool if I just broke it and fucking closed the rift. That thing? Oh my god, there's like fucking 20 of those fucking... Where'd the fucking spider come from? Hey, time to leave them there. Go ahead and do that. I mean, so request those I was gonna do. Entry, buy my Dalish secrets.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
I found these accounts of the attack on Red Crossing. I thought the Chantry might be interested in them.
Such old history. Is it authentic? The Dalish do not part with such things so easily.
Pull that out of Dalish to myself.
For all the elves speak of freedom, they would not grant it to one of their own. Our histories should be shared. I will see this delivered to our scholars. The Chantry can be a generous friend. Your donation is greatly appreciated. Make her go with you.
You ever have a book on assassinations?
What did you divine to? One will make you stand up for us instead of protecting.
My favorite thing to do. Stand in my weird fucking... So I don't know what ability combos, I'm not gonna bother with that. Ooh. Oh, the assassin line. Apparently I did unlock it. I thought I didn't have it yet. Okay. Oh, quick travel over here. I just want to see something. That's not where I want to go. Where I want to go is here. There's a person staying in here. Who the fuck are
Another
you?
letter for Master Tetris? And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather
I wonder if she's
drown
buttery
herself
about
than help the
the cutscene.
Inquisition.
She's just like walking through there.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
She'll have us flogged alive.
I believe she meant flayed alive. Her ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me.
I have
care.
time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it
Okay,
were
fine.
imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well,
No,
I
Jesus
admit
didn't want to impose.
there
Fine,
are
I was
a few
being nice.
Potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Two and a half hours, I think, but no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Really do hope that fucking... Sorry, I've seen a lot of fucking memes recently about a certain concept, and I just love the idea that it's gonna happen. War room! Can't jump up done it before. That's fast traveling. What is that? What is that foul creature with between my eyes? I have betrayed my vision. I've laid my eyes upon.
Inquisitor? Inquisitor?
I believe in you, fucking Colin.
To work?
Go pick some flowers for me. Excellent work, my boy. Oh, you can't do the fucking person. There was a fucking thing for it. Wasn't it secrets? That is what you count. I think that's what we need. I don't know how we get a fucking level up here. I can't remember specifically, but I don't. Just gonna sell some stuff. I'm full again. I am full again. Would extremely love if, you know, the game took the time to order everything in a way that made sense. But I'll take, you know, anything. Just take anything, my dude. I think mostly got the most of the stuff. I don't give a shit about the accessories. The accessories are so fucking insane. I hate the accessories in this game. Again, I'm not going to fucking go over it for like the fucking 8th time. Because truly, if I've gone over it once, I've gone over it like fucking 9 times already. It's just, they're just so bad. Buy back that shield, whatever it fucking is. It's worse, I think.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
We can over here. Can't do this shit. Don't know what this means. Maybe this quick before I end tonight.
visitor. Welcome to the Western Approach. You're a long way from the Winter Palace now. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead.
Oh god,
In short,
not another one.
this might just be the worst
Not
place in the
another
entire world.
one.
Be careful out there.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Dispatch for you.
Oh, do you?
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
What the hell is this? What's happening here? Oh. I don't know. I feel like, right... I feel like they kind of had the maps kind of down pat in the first game. The second game, it was kind of just very repetitive maps because it was literally like the same 5 maps, kind of organized differently each time, which, you know, whatever, wasn't the biggest deal. It didn't really take away from it too much, minus being like, yep, this fucking map again. But this game, the open world concept's kind of fucking really, it really does feel just like a big world full of nothing, you know? What would you do for the I can't find the theme chart. Way up, he rises, way up, he rises, way up, he rises, early in the morning. Why couldn't I be a pirate? That seems like it'd be pretty cool. Minus all the scurvy. You know.
Perhaps it just needs the magical touch.
Perhaps you should shut the fuck up and get over here, you dumb bastard. Don't worry. I've heard from a little birdie that they thought that mechanic was so good that they just put it in the next game too. You fucking have I watched Lyra play the next game, like, whoa, hey there, Silver. Anyway, watch Lyra play the other game for like 5 fucking minutes, and there was some guy who would summon a pair of hands or something. This area is extremely easy. You come here, you fucking bastard. Stop swimming in the air. Oh my god, the game's just like, you really need a mage. I fucking hate it. I hate this. I just do genuinely. Like, what? You telling me that I couldn't fucking move 3 planks of wood? I'm fairly sure real life me, along with, at the very least, Cassandra, if not both of them. Like, you know, I get it. Cassandra's a woman, and that makes her worse than a man. That's what the game's opinion is. It's not me, it's the game. Anyway, the game's opinion says that because me, Cassandra, and fucking Billy fucking tomboy over here can't, you know, lift up that plank of wood. What are you doing with this fucking...
No good. We'll have to find another way.
Anyway, Jordan's fucking mind powers can, you know, float him no problem. But God forbid a man and his 2 friends want to lift a fucking piece of wood. Can't do it without a couple beers and a pizza. It's the payment. It's required. Hyena. Whew. Is he chasing us? Also, I cannot believe they put real-time bullshit in this game. Again, I know, I've been harking on this fucking, this point for literally the entire time I played this game. Pathfinder Kingmaker, they had a fucking similar system to the table system. They did it incredibly well. You didn't have to fucking wait for it. You could literally spend in-game days. And that would affect your gameplay too. Like, if you spent time fucking doing nonsense waiting for things to happen, you could genuinely miss out on quests. It was an interesting mechanic. It could lead you to fucking fail the game because you could miss an important thing and be screwed. Well, I know I didn't do any of the main quests, but we're gonna do it next time, I guess. I've desperately got to go to the bathroom, and I feel like it's gonna take too long to do that and come back. So, thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow with something else. I need to figure it out because I don't have any other game to play right now. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will be back next time. Goodbye.